Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin if you don't know who I am. Today we're going to talk about those days where you are so super busy it feels like how can you possibly get everything done? And I do feel like I might be an expert on this topic because ever since I was a kid I have been a multitasker. I have had to juggle a pretty crazy schedule. As an adult now I have a really crazy schedule just because I work at a lot of different places and in a weird time frame. So I'm gonna go over some tips on how to make it through the day. There are no tricks, just tips. Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty well versed in this, so we're gonna talk about this a little bit. So my first tip is you need to plan everything out to a T. I feel like I should get my planner and like show you guys. This morning I woke up and I like literally time frame for everything. Leave my house this morning 6 a.m., get to the bar studio, okay, come up with my class, leave the bar studio by 7:40. Like everything was down. I even put like walking my dog. And then I realized after I was done with my schedule that I never scheduled in time to eat or like cook food. And that's like pretty important. So I did have to like rearrange, but yeah. And also tip number 2 is going to go kind of right along with this is like, you need to be reasonable with what you expect yourself to accomplish in a day. Like, don't set yourself up for the impossible. Like you can't do every single thing in one day. So if you have like a stacked schedule, figure out within a reasonable time, like how long everything is going to take you and then kind of go from there with it. So that's tip number 2 is to be reasonable with yourself, delegate, figure out what needs to be done that day. Other things you could need to do, but like maybe not on your super, super busy day, maybe on your next super busy day, maybe the following day, like figure out when you can schedule in. But yeah, definitely arrange your schedule, write it down so you know what is the most important, what needs to be done at a certain time, and then, least important. So those are great ways to do that. And my third tip is to definitely still take some time for yourself, even in like a jam-packed day. I also snuck in a 45-minute bar class in the afternoon. I know it's not always doable for everybody to like go to a fitness class, but like maybe you could do your own, maybe go for a walk, like literally whatever it is. For me, it just happens to be bar. And then what's my third thing? Wednesdays are a crazy, crazy day for me, which is why I feel kind of an expert on like getting in as much as you can for the day while also like, still staying sane and all that good stuff. And then my last tip would be to multitask. Do as many things that you can as one time, but like not overwhelming yourself. Just as an example, silly example, but this morning when I had my face mask on, I was picking up my room and putting my clothes away, making my bed, running all of those errands in the morning, like washing my dishes quick. I also kind of like cleaned as I go when I'm cooking. I didn't deep clean anything, but I did put things away so I don't come home to like a humongous mess. It's not great. It's not a dream kitchen right now, but still everything is in its place pretty much, so I can just like do the dishes tonight when I get home and then I can just kind of unwind. So yeah, I think that's all that I have for this video today. And also, if you don't get every single thing done, definitely delegate. So start with your hardest thing first, or the thing that you need to get done the most first. That way it's like checked off your list and done, and the day just gets easier. I don't know why, but I've always thrived. I don't know if it's just because like my whole life I've been super busy and I've always had to kind of like delegate what I do with my time. But I actually, the more free time I have, the less things I get accomplished. I was just on vacation from one of the dance studios I teach at for like 2 weeks. Legit, nothing got done. Nothing got done that I could have used my time way more wisely, but I have a hard time. It's on days like today where I have like no time to slip up or no time to like sit on my couch and like fall asleep, because that happens to me. Literally, I'm like a narcoleptic. If I sit down on the couch, that's it, kind of done. Like I will sink right in. I will not want to get up. It's bad. So yeah, I've always found that I kind of thrive on a busy schedule. So if you need help fitting things in your schedule, be reasonable with yourself, be patient. It doesn't always happen overnight. And some people are the opposite. Some people need a lot of free time to thrive. I'm just one of those people. A schedule works really well for me. A time frame and limiting myself on all that stuff works really, really well. Taking the time for me so I don't feel like I'm just working for everybody that day. It's less exhausting when you have things that you also want to do instead of that you have to do. So that can make a pretty big difference. But with that, on that note, I actually have to jet because I have to eat this toast really quick, pack my dinner, and then I'm off to work for the night. I'll be back to drink my wine, my last thing for me tonight. hopefully upload this video on Friday. Today is Wednesday when I'm filming, so uploading Friday, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Bye.